So the World Baseball Classic has came and went, and truly it was a great time, but the United States didn't win, which might mean more to some of you than others, but I thought it might be fun to look really far ahead and see which players I would want to see on the 2026 team. We're going to start off strong with Adley Rutschman at the catcher position because he's already well on his way to being what we all thought he could be, right? And I think he's just a good fit for this tournament, right? He'd have fun with it, he'd make social media content. Like, I can't think of a better match. Now repeat after me. Brian Hayes is a better defender than Nolan Arenado. And don't argue with me, argue with the stats, don't argue with me. And I'm not the biggest Pete Alonso guy in the world, but I do think he wants to come back and have a bit of a redemption arc, right? Like, I've seen this man take the home run derby more seriously than I've taken anything, so you can't tell me that it's not eating him alive that he didn't hit a home run in this tournament. And I also think Bobby Witt Jr. might make a comeback because this time around he was a pinch running, squidgy type of player, right? And hopefully by next time he's ready to take that next step. And I'm actually all in on Tim Anderson, the second baseman, but if not that, then I would like to see Marcus Semien, right? A nice, solid veteran presence. And also, the 2023 team had a very glaring lack of Bay Area flavor, and I'd like to fix that. And of course, Trout's coming back, right? Like, you can't have your World Baseball Classic legacy end on the game-ending strikeout, right? Like, he needs another shot. I also think Mookie comes back too, because it feels like a lot of Team USA is kind of built off the influence of Mookie and Trout. But I'd also like to see someone new in the outfield, and I think Money Mike might be the one for the job. And a lot was made of how mid Team USA's pitching was, right? And looking back at it, I might have wanted to see a trio of old guys, right? Like Wainwright, Verlander, Scherzer, but now the only Verlander we're gonna get is Ben, so we need a new generation. Like, I'm thinking maybe a Logan Webb, maybe a Dylan Cease. We can add in Alek Manoah to the mix. Corbin Burns can join the party too. And maybe also a pair of Guardians with Shane Bieber and Tristan McKenzie. And last but not least is surprise guy, right? Like the guy who no one expects to be on the team but is, right? Like Kyle Higashioka. And I would like surprise guy to be an experienced utility man, like Nick Gordon.